Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the new updates about Flutter. We actually have 3 updates, but I have covered them in my previous videos, but there are some new update that came out yesterday. So we're just going to go through the 2 updates from the last dates, and then we're going to pass it to the last update, which was from yesterday, and we're going to get it chronological way. So before we dive into this video, I just want to say thank you very much for all the people who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. That means a lot, and also for all the people who are paid members to my YouTube channel. Like 95% of my income from YouTube, it's coming from paid members. So if you consider being a paid member, even the lowest tier will give you access to my sessions that are weekly every Wednesday, and you have access to all of them, live sessions. And also, if you consider to be fanatic or above, you have an access to 30 plus videos that are only exclusively available to my paid members first. Like this video, for example, I'll first make it to my paid members, and then I'm going to release it to everyone else. Great. So with that, it will help you a lot. And then I have the Flex widget, and the Flex widget, actually, it's a great widget that is this one over here, and it's allowing you actually to switch between horizontal and vertical. So it's just a switch, and that switch is actually dynamic. So the name of the widget is called Flex. Surprise, surprise. And then it has the same properties as a cone and a row, but the flex about it is that it can be a cone or a row, and it's usually used for UI purposes and UX purposes when you want your page to look one way in a big displays and another way of small displays. You can have something like this, so it could be like an if-else over here, and then you can have some condition that you can grab the global properties of the screen width, for example, and then you can say if it's less than let's say 124, then this will be true, but if it's not, this will be false. So you can just say confirm, and that will automatically change based on the screen. I don't think that is working in the builder. You need to build it in order to see how this is actually working. And then you have the trading icons for the buttons. So the idea is that if I have a button over here, which I cannot see it right now because this is not scrollable, I guess. But if I have a button over here, now if you scroll to the bottom, we have an icon, and then I can put any icon over here, and I can say, do I want to be a leading icon? Let me actually zoom so I can actually see it better. So I can just say if this icon is a leading icon or a trading icon. That's great. Previously, we had to actually use a custom code for that, which was not great. And then we have environment tag in CLI. You can now pull the code for a specific environment using the project environment tag in the CLI. This is particularly useful when you need to retrieve code for a specific environment, apply local changes, and deploy to district testing or production hosting environments. For further details, look at the documentations. And then we have library variables. Library variables allow library users to pass in certain variables to be used within the library. For example, a library dev may create a library value that will hold an API key. The developer can reference this value just like any other variable in the flow. When a user of the library imports it into their project, they are prompted to set a string value. So you can look at the documentation how this is actually done. But this is actually a great thing when you're actually dealing with API codes, and I think most of the libraries will be dealing with some kind of tokens or something like that. So that's actually a great improvement to the libraries. And then it says over here that they are deprecating of theme libraries. Theme libraries are actually going to move to the libraries. So if you have theme libraries, it should be moved automatically to libraries. And then we have other improvements, added a new settings to VS Code extension that makes available for different flow instances like beta, enterprise, and so on. Made error message more clear for VS Code extensions. Fixed various issues related to the action flow editor. There is one error that I have actually, which is if I have a callback inside my action flow editor, and if I delete, for example, if I use a page state inside a callback, and if I delete the page state, I'll get an error, but there is no way to find where is the actual error. So basically, if you're using a lot of callbacks like I am, it's very hard to debug it. I hope the flow team can improve on that in the future. And then we have fixed some issues related to libraries and resolved variable bugs from the GitHub tracker. And then the things that they're working on is, extend super base integration. I can't wait for that, to be honest. Let's see what they are going to do with that. Incorporating libraries into marketplace, making every widget property dynamic, enhanced branching merging experience, hooks for editing native code. Interesting. That's probably the most interesting part over here. Fine-tuning magic cursor. So magic cursor is still not coming. I have applied for it, but unfortunately it's still not here, so we are still waiting for the magic cursor to arrive. So basically that was it for the today video, and I just want to say thank you very much for all the people who are actually subscribed to my YouTube channel, and also who are paid members to the YouTube channel, and especially for the elite members, Cloud Bedrock and JSNA, which are elite members, and also I'm going to show all the others. I need to update that list, but those are the list of the paid members. Thank you very much again. I hope that video was helpful for you guys, and see you in the next one. Take care. Don't forget that I do live streams every Wednesday.